So what's up? I heard the Houston Rockets. So James Harden, Chris Paul are fighting. CP3 wants out. My take. See ya. Cause what has Chris Paul ever done except act like a diva? You know, he was a legit point guard once upon a time, especially in New Orleans. And remember when he went to the Clippers, he predated he predated um the whole thing with Golden State, the whole thing with OKC. And after the Spurs, the Lakers, and then the trade got voided, him come to Lakers. But everywhere he has gone, he been a problem. He went to the Clippers. They had Blake Griffin, DeAndre Jordan. Couldn't get the job done. Always a conflict of interest, and he always gagged in the postseason. Done something dumb. He gets to go to Houston, H-Town, play with James Harden, who's been arguably one of the five most important players in the last decade. Because I say this because if you think about it, he's going to be in the running. Giannis might beat him for MVP, but anyway you look at it, James Harden's been in the top 2 or 3 discussion for the last 5 years. He won an MVP and he was run up to Steph. He been in the mix, and his numbers in his game are ridiculous. So what's CP3's excuse and problem now? And I always see, to me, that CP3's always crying and moaning and just things don't go right, and he's always got something. Always something. Bottom line is he getting older and he's losing wheels. But if he's gonna get mad at James Harden, he should get mad at himself. James Harden then stepped his game way up. Let me tell you something about James Harden. That guy that was a 6 man when he was OKC, when the Heat, who that's my team, beat OKC, that dude then became an elite 2 guard and had been an MVP candidate in the argument the last 5 years. That's not the same guy he was in 2011, 2012. 2012. He commands that kind of respect. Shoot. James Harden, are you kidding me? Now, he don't play much defense and he does a lot of acting, but in the Euro stepping, bunny hopping movement era with the 3 ball and the handles, James is the truth as far as that goes. Regular season. Paper champion posts, but regular season, almost as good as anything you're going to see. And easy in the last 10 years. CP3 been hurt and been hurt in the head. Underachieving, overreaching, and should be thankful he got something to tag up with. He can't be finding fault. He should find fault with himself. But he always crying. Always crying. You know. And I just wish that, he one of those kind of players that, yeah, he'll be a Hall of Famer and point guard, but he ain't where he should be. Let's be realistic. You remember the State Farm commercial when him and Steph Curry on the same elevator? Well, fast forward 4 or 5 years later, Steph Curry then left that building and left him behind. It's always something that you know is with CP3. All these commercials. I tell you something. Every time he shot a commercial with somebody, they DeAndre Jordan, Steph Curry, now James Harden. Don't do no commercials with CP3. It just doesn't work. And so he done messed himself up. He older now. So who's gonna really? I mean, I heard rumors that the Heat might. This was about 5 or 10 years ago. But he's a oldies but goodies. Still got handles and move, but he can't help no team. He can't. He can't help nobody. And I just think it's a wash with CP3. I'm not even mad with James Harden. James Harden is doing the best he can most of the time. You know. Even he's taking Mike D'Antoni's system, what Steve Nash did 10 years ago. He took it to a whole nother level. CP3 ain't part of the mix, and he's washed. He need to consider doing like Carmelo washed up. He like right there, right behind him. Because if you think about it, that banana boat is slowly. Cat's getting older. D Wade was my boy, retired this year. Probably could play a couple more years, but he would have been him between starting and off the bench. And LeBron's getting Wayne in there. Cat's getting older, and they can't get away with it. But CP3 really done blown a lot of opportunities. He really has. And his mouth and his arrogance, it ain't worth it. So I'm with James Harden. If it's out the two camps, I'm team James Harden on this. Believe me, you get somebody who want to roll with James, there won't be no foolery like this mess. So that mess out of Houston is sad, but I'm not surprised though, not at all. But anyway, give me your take and your comments about that. Which side you rolling with, Team James Harden or Team CP3, Chris Paul? Let me know in the comments. Feel free to hit the subscribe, hit that like, and when the bell rings, it's a new video. And I'm out. Peace.